Prices of consumer electronics like televisions, air conditioners, smartphones, mobile accessories are expected to go up by anywhere between 3 to 10% by the end of March as shutdowns in China due to the coronavirus disrupt imports of components. Let's bring on board Neha Tyagi for more details. Neha, which products could we see higher prices in going forward?
Well, after talking to several industry experts, what we understand is that as far as electronics is concerned, there are televisions, smartphones, home appliances like air conditioners and refrigerators that are going to get more expensive. And why? Because the supply of components from China has been disrupted because of shutdowns in China, because of coronavirus, of course. What we understand is that the retail prices of these particular products can go up anywhere between 3 to 10%, for televisions about 10%, for air conditioners and refrigerators about 3 to 5%. Remember, there also has been an import hike, so the price increase at the end can be a bit higher. What we understand is that because the stock availability at distributors and wholesale levels is very small, the distributors are also increasing prices of the components by 3 to 4%. We spoke to several industry experts. Like I told you, we spoke to Arvind Khurana, who is the president of All India Association of Mobile Retailers. He said that as far as smaller markets is concerned, they've already seen impact as far as shortage of supply is concerned. They're saying that mobile components like displays of mobile phones as well as batteries have gone up anywhere between 500 to 800 rupees, which is a steep increase. Apart from that, he also told us that Xiaomi, which is a Chinese manufacturer as far as smartphones is concerned, has also increased price of some of their models by 500 rupees. We also spoke to Avneet Singh Marwa, who is the official licensee of Thomas and Kodak televisions in India. He said that their imports from China have obviously been delayed, because of which they've delayed launches of 4 of their products. They've also cut down discounts in order to sort of cushion themselves against the prices. They're saying that they're expecting the prices of televisions to increase by 10% by the end of March. They said they're expecting a deficit of 25% as far as import of components is concerned in April and May. Apple, of course, they've cut down their guidance as far as the March quarter results are concerned. They said that they're expecting to not be able to, fulfill as far as the guidance is concerned. Of course, because of the supply constraints in China. We also spoke to Xiaomi, who said that they are expecting some kind of risk as far as component supply is concerned. They are exploring alternative supply chains for the particular components, and there might be some kind of negative risk as far as prices is concerned. We also spoke to Oppo, who said that they are expecting, they are slightly more positive. They're expecting the production to settle down in the coming weeks. We also spoke to Vivo, another Chinese manufacturer, who said that in the past they have taken, they have absorbed price hikes that have come in because of import duty, etc. And this time around as well, they are ready to take on the price increases. So consumers can definitely expect prices hike between 3 to 10% by the end of March.
All right, thanks for that. Okay, so coronavirus remains top of mind, and we'll of course continue to get you all the latest updates on how we're managing to see, how we're seeing businesses impacted on the back of it. We in fact did speak to Rajendra Gogri of Aarti Industries. He says the scare actually augurs well for the company's chemical business, because they don't expect the global scare to hurt India operations at all. Isn't it?
It's generally a product-specific impact, but overall we see this as more of a positive for our chemical business as far as demand and pricings are concerned. In this kind of a situation, generally you tend to increase your market share with this coronavirus kind of a situation. It's not like a new customers. The existing customers' market share tend to increase. So more impact will start coming in from next month. Generally, you'll have a carry forward orders for a month or so. So most of the impact will come more in March onwards.
The government is readying itself to deal with the aftermath of the coronavirus outbreak. Secretaries of various ministries will meet today to ascertain some of the demands put by the industry yesterday when the FM did meet reps from India Inc. Ruchi Bhatia gets us the exclusive lowdown of what the industry is demanding. Ruchi?
India Inc. has sought a helping hand from the government in the aftermath of the global coronavirus. Remember, Indian industry has been excessively dependent on raw materials from China for various sectors. And in the aftermath of the global coronavirus, there is fear of not just price rise, but also the inventories getting exhausted. Having said that, we at TT now are given to understand that the Secretaries panel today will be deciding on some of the key demands that have been put forth by various sectors. The pharma sector, for example, they are facing issues with respect to prices of various drugs because API formulations if they have to procure it from other countries barring China, then the prices will rise, and which is why the pharma sector has demanded that the price controls be removed on certain essential drugs. Besides that, they've also sought that faster approvals be given by the Drug Control Authority. We're also given to understand that the electronics sector too has demanded that the government looks at announcing the contours of the new electronics policy soon, and they've also sought production incentives for procuring material and raw material from other countries, and they've also sought for simplification of the license procedure. Besides that, remember, the banking sector has been struggling due to the loans that they had extended to various sectors, and the payments for that seem to be in trouble on account of the global coronavirus outbreak, where the banking sector has sought for relaxation in the insurance contracts as well as relaxation in the NPA norms for the sectors that have been impacted. For the commerce industry, we're given to understand, besides relaxation and reducing the import duties and the custom duty on various products, there is a demand that the Commerce Ministry looks at extending the export incentives through MEIS for 3 more months for sectors such as textiles and steel as well. And there is also a demand that collective procurement, if the government can help in collective procurement of raw materials from other countries as well, and for which an inter-ministerial task force be set up. Also, for the fertilizer sector, they've demanded that in the aftermath of the coronavirus outbreak, if the government can look at some sort of a fertilizer subsidy for the time being for the fertilizer and chemical sector. These are important demands that will be considered by the Secretaries panel today, following which the Prime Minister's office will take a call on it.